Charlie Lamb getting locked in, leading his squad in OPS this season. All eyes on this rising star today. Charlie Lamb now at the plate. Swings over the top of that one.
Well, strike one is so critical in a bat like this with a real threat at the plate looking to do damage.
Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
Stays alive. Runner in scoring position, nobody out as we play game one of this 4-game series. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Nice. Doubled up with the slider for that punch out. The one before just caught the zone. So as a hitter, you have to protect right there. Great pitch to just expand a little bit more. He got that chase he was looking for. That right there is good pitching.
Lamb swings through it for strike one.
There's an opportunity to do some damage, but you've got to be selective. Make sure you get a pitch that you can handle.
In the air, right field. Brings it in. Runner tags at second. Applies the tag, and they get two. Double play. One out. Runner at second. Jarren Duran steps to the plate for the White Sox. High fly ball, right field. Lamb gets under it. He's got it. Runner tags at second. One out. The go-ahead run is at second. Not even close there. And that's ball one.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Man at second.
Oh, that pitch is out.
Hammered on the line, base hit. Runner around third. He scores and they have the lead. Now the tag at second, and he's out. Trying for two. So digging in, Charlie Lamb. He's a guy who does it all. First pitch, and he has to get out of the way. Ground ball up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. And the go-ahead run is on base. Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. Ball misses. Saved at second, and he easily steals the bag.
Now the go-ahead runs in scoring position, so big opportunity for them to jump ahead late. Plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
Caught him looking for the K. Here in Cleveland, ready to begin the eighth. Kyle Teal steps to the plate for the White Sox. Next offering popped in the air, right field. And there's one down. So two down. Here's Josh Young. And there's a base hit. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
Up next, the White Sox.
Lamb stepping in now. It's all there for him. Bottom of the ninth, tie game, and a chance to be the hero.
Yeah, these are the swings that get remembered, Boog. He's got the power to finish this thing off.
And the
Ball,
first
that's
pitch
outside.
misses for ball one. Activity in the bullpen. Grant Taylor, the closer, is getting loose. Hader getting cranked up as well. That one to first. Takes it himself. That's the third out. And so runner at second, 2 down. Austin Wells digs in for the Guardians. The Guardians down to their final strike. What a stop. Over to first. And what a play. Ball game. Lamb extended the hitting streak in this one.
If he can consistently put up games like this one, they're more likely to get the win than the loss, even if it didn't work out today.
All right, ready to get underway. Lars Nootbaar steps to the plate for the White Sox. Payoff pitch. In the air, right field. Lamb going back on this one. Takes it in for the out. And there's one down. Here's a big power threat. Charlie Lamb leading the American League in homers coming into this one. Having a monster season. Swung on, belted. That one carrying. Out of here. A 2-run blast. His 34th of the season. The Guardians strike first. It's 2-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead. His bat looks like it's in the zone for such a long time, and that gives him the ability to get barrel on it and hit the ball out to any part of the park.
First and second, 1 out. Jefferson Caro steps to the plate for the White Sox. 2 on, 1 out. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Way back there, it's got a chance. Brings it in. Runner tags it second. And he's up to third safely with 2 gone. And next is the designated hitter, Lars Nootbaar. High fly ball, right field. Lamb has a beat on it. And that's the third out. So it's man at first, 1 away.
The right fielder, number 13, Charlie Lamb.
Ball, that's out.
And a base hit up the middle. Makes the turn at second, heads for third. Save. And now second and third with 1 gone. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball. So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
Next pitch misses, and the count is even, 2-2. That one misses. 3-2 down. Queen would be next. Big bat with a potentially huge opportunity. He fouls it off. Will do it again.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
And that'll load the bases.
Now that sets up a really big at bat in this game. These are the moments when everyone in the stadium gets really locked in.
Queen in the box as he fouls off the first pitch.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Bounced, and that got the pitcher. Runner from third in to score.
He's in
to
there.
first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. As they jump ahead, a run scores. So bases loaded with 1 away. Andy Pajas digs in for the Guardians. Late on that fastball. Inside, almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Nice stop. There's one. To first,
He's
not
safe.
in time. Great effort there. So 2 down. Jefferson Caro steps to the plate for the White Sox. In the air, right field. And that'll do it. Kerry Carpenter digs in now. Lifted in the air, right field. And that is that. Lamb, 23 years old. He's been scoring a lot of runs lately. He scored 9 times in the last 10 games. 0-1 now. And a big swing and a miss.
He's been great in this one. Eye-hand coordination just failed him a little bit right there.
Nope. Outside.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle into the outfield, base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
I see you working, big guy. Good job. Let's get off there.
Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Throw. Save. That one pulled foul. 1 out and a runner at second. Last half of inning number 5.
Ball 1.
Now a pop-up on the infield. Young. 2 away. So next will be the 4-hole hitter for the Guardians, Charles Queen. Check
Ball
swing.
back outside.
He held up, and it's 2-0. Just missed. And ball
That's
4,
ball
2 aboard. Challenge from behind the dish here. And a 3-1 on the way. That puts the corner. Fair ball. Headed for the plate. He'll score, and they take a 3-run lead. Stepping up for the Guardians, Charlie Lamb. And it was a homer back in the first inning that got his day started at the plate.
Yeah, Boog, a 2-run blast, and that swing will give him confidence the rest of the way.
Two balls, no strikes to count.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games. Well, the hitter shows the pitcher that he's willing to go after that pitch down in the zone. So perhaps he'll come back to it, still try to get that ground ball double play.
That misses. 3-1. Sliced hard but foul. Payoff pitch. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him. So 2 down. Now batting Jarren Duran. Grounder off the pitcher. Safe at first, and now after the play, we'll check on the lefty's status. Matt Olson up to the plate. Morejon is just 1 strike away. Swings and lines a base hit into left field. Throw in holds the lead runner at second, 2 on now with 2 away. Chase might draw the next to hit. High fly ball lifted into air right field. And that'll do it. The Guardians even this series up at a game apiece. Lamb was outstanding in this ball game, helping them get the win. Had 3 hits, 1 of them a homer.
Such a tremendous effort at the dish. Not every game is going to be like this one, so you need to enjoy it when it's happening.
And now here is Kerry Carpenter. 2 down, nobody on. And that one hammered. That's got a chance. Up against the wall and brings it in. Lamb digs in. He's had this pitcher's number. Fastball off speed. It hasn't mattered, Singy.
Yeah, you can tell he steps in with confidence. It's like he already knows the answer to the test.
Ripped on a line to center. Duran should have this one 2 away down.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
1 down. Still tied at 0. Last of the 3rd. Liner to second and picked on the hop. Gets him easily. Ends the inning. 1 down. Now the left fielder, Kerry Carpenter. High fly ball right field. Lamb under it. 2 down. Lamb locks in. You could feel it. Big moment here.
Yeah, everyone in the yard just sat up in their seats. So did I, Boo.
This one drilled right center field. That one heading for the fence and gone. Home run number 35 on the year. The Guardians strike first. It's 3-0.
The one thing the pitcher didn't want to happen just happened. That's not an easy one to stomach. That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And you know, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
Now the number 2 hitter, Charlie Lamb. Certainly a factor in this one thanks to his 3-run blast back in the 5th.
Well, definitely one of the most impactful swings of the game. A big reason why they're working with the lead and looking to add to it right here, Boog.
Ball 1. Nope, inside, ball 2.
2 down, nobody on. Here the bottom of the 7th. That one to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Kerry Carpenter will hit next. Swing and a high fly ball right field. And that is that. So 2 down. Here's Josh Young. Moreholm is just 1 strike away. Left field. And that is the ball game. Lamb had a great showing in the win. Had only 1 hit but made it count with a homer.
I'll tell you, Boog, I was excited every time he came up. When a player is locked in like he was, it's a really special feeling. Great job in this one.
Charlie Lamb with an Lamb steps in, facing one of the top arms in the league. Big moment, big challenge.
You know, Boog, these are the matchups that tell you what a hitter is made of. Let's see what he brings to the table right here.
Swing and a miss, and it's 0-1.
I think he was a little excited there, saw the fastball, but needed a step ladder to get to that one. He's going to have to tighten it back up if he wants to have a good at bat.
Lamb with a homer in his last game. And a swing and a miss there. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here in the finale of this 4-game set. Next pitch is inside. And that's ball 2. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. The high heat, too much on that one.
Some cut action to it. Velocity pretty good on that slider. So far, moving the ball around nicely. Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
On the ground. And that one handled. Gets it to first. A great play deep in the hole. Go ahead run on base. Lars Nootbaar steps to the plate for the White Sox. The 1-2. In the air, right field. Lamb under it. Takes it in for the out. The White Sox with a chance to score first. And we're at the top of the 5th. This one in the air, right field. Can't reach it. This should score at least one. One runs in. Another comes in to score. The relay throw. In there. He's safe.
Well, he was a little off balance. He got the front foot down, but was so great at keeping the hands back and allowed him still to get good wood to this baseball. Big one there as he drives in a couple of runs.
The 1-1. That one out to right. Lamb hauls it in, 2 away. The White Sox trying to break this one open. And we're in the top half of the 6th. High fly ball, right field. Lamb under it. And that'll do it. Number 13 steps in. Pitcher's been gliding through this lineup, barely breaking a sweat.
Yeah, it's time to put the brakes on that cruise control. Just have to stay patient, wait for a pitch in the zone, and drive it.
2 down, nobody on. Check swing, but he went too far. 0-2. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. That's to third. Young tosses to first, and that ends the inning. Back to the top of the order. Kyle Teal steps to the plate for the White Sox. 0-2 now. That one hit to right. 2 down.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
On to the bottom of the 8th. Stepping up for the Guardians, Charlie Lamb. And a swing and a miss. Ball 1. High fly ball lifted in the air, right field. 1 up, 1 down. Lamb locks in, tying run on. No time like the present, Singy. This trip to the plate could really shake things up.
Yeah, no doubt, Boog. These are the moments that define a hitter's season. He's got a shot to flip the script right here.
That's It's a base hit. And now the winning run is on base. Runner on the go.
No.
Pitch misses inside.
He's
Save. 80 stolen bases for him this season. How is that possible? Calling for the intentional walk, and that loads up the bases. And the force play is now in order. So bases all loaded up. Charles Queen digs in for the Guardians. Golden opportunity right here. And that misses.
That's inside.
And that's ball one.
This is the guy they turn to get the most important outs of the ball game, but they're going to make him work to get this save.
Yeah, that's fouled off. All loaded up, dangerous hitter at the plate.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. Now only one out remaining. Pitch misses, and it's 1-0.
Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers they seem to live for. When you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it, but this is where they earn their keep.
Bases loaded, 2 down. Yeah, the home team trying to pull it out. Ground's going to short. Montgomery.
Right here, on the back,
Throw to first. Ball game. And the White Sox take the finale and earn a split of this 4-game series.
Nice work out of the bullpen for that first MLB win, Boog. They turned to him when they didn't have the lead. He kept things steady, and he's rewarded with the W.
Charlie Lamb. Now the number 2 hitter, Charlie Lamb. Second in the American League in hitting. Sliced hard but foul. Lamb, multi-time All-Star, batting second in today's lineup, and he's won a Silver Slugger in the American League. A little out front there as he swings through it.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
The 1-2. Struck him out looking. Lamb not happy about that called strike. Here's the challenge. First and second, 1 out. O'Brien now at the plate. That one ripped. Base hit. Runner around third. Here comes the throw. And he's out.
On the tag.
So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Oswald Peraza, the next twin up to hit. 2 on, 2 outs. In the air, right field, Lamb under it, and the inning is over. Welcome back as we take a peek at the starting pitching so far this year. Lamb, an all-star a season ago, 23 years old, and he's a former Gold Glover in the American League. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Still able to get it there in time. He keeps his composure, and they get the out. Back to the leadoff spot in the Twins lineup. Christian Campbell digs in now. That's a hit, and the leadoff man aboard.
High fastball, even a little above the zone, but such a good job of staying tall on the backside, getting that barrel there to meet it just in time. I tell you what, it's not easy to do.
And a rope into center field, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Now at the plate, Jeremy Pena. Quick toss to first, and he just got his hand in there.
Now these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap, but you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's...
Runner on the go. Strike in there. Safe at second, and that was not close. And that extends his lead for the most stolen bases in baseball.
Well, he picked over once just before the pitch to check on him, but that didn't seem to slow up his jump on the pitch at all. I think that guy's been studying some video. Awesome job to be prepared, got the timing down, and he gets into scoring position.
Man at second. Laser to the gap, should score the run.
Come on, you're through. You're through. Keep going.
Comes over the wall, and that's an automatic double. A run scores. It's a 2-run game. Charlie Lamb will hit next. That one missed. Now 1-1. That one drifts inside. Not even close there. And that's ball 3. Strike on the inside corner.
As a hitter, you don't know what to expect here in the 3-2. If he'll throw a breaking ball 3-1, he'll do it again 3-2.
And ball 4 there. Tying run is on base. Now a quick throw to first. And he's just back in. Oh, close play.
He's got plus speed, but in this situation, all eyes are going to be over there trying to keep his lead tight.
Runner on the move. Pitch misses.
That's inside.
Throw safe. And the tying run is now in scoring position. Check swing. Now we'll look down to first. And he went around. Just enough that time. Move to second, and he dives back in safely.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Swing and a miss. And a count 1-2. With a single base runner because of all the power they are deep. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
So the tying run at second. Outside low. And the count now 2-0.
He hasn't wanted to challenge him. Both of those pitches off the plate away. Don't expect anything down the heart of the plate. You may just have to be patient and take your walk here.
That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. Popped in the air. Left field. Peraza settles underneath it. And that's the third out. Guardian. So 2 down. So up next for Minnesota, Justin Landry. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Carrying well. To the warning track, makes the catch. Runner at first with 2 away. Andy Pajes digs in for the Guardians. The Guardians down to their final strike. And that'll wrap it up. The Twins strand the tying run on base to win it. Lamb added 1 more to that hitting streak. Singled and drew a walk in this one.
No question that he delivered at the dish for him. Even though it wasn't enough to get them the W, this was a good showing at the plate.
1 down. And now the right fielder, Charlie Lamb. Comebacker to the mound. Over to first, 2 down. And next for Minnesota, Angel Henao. Out towards right center field. Lamb takes it in for the out. 2 away. So 2 down. Now Justin Landry. Line drive. And that's down, a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. Back in Minnesota. And now for the Twins, Carson Kelly. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Lamb takes it in for the out. Now it's the right fielder, Brent Rooker. And that one is lifted in the air. Lamb on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. On to extra innings. Charlie Lamb steps in with an OPS that's been through the roof. Power and patience in one package. An impressive list.
He's doing damage and getting on base. That's rare. The kind of balance every manager wants, and the stats prove his worth.
Lamb stepping in. One door closed, but here's another shot, Singy. This guy has a chance to deliver.
Opportunity to be a great teammate right here, Boog. Nothing says I got you like a 2-out ribby.
Man on second, 2 down. Inside corner, and that's called a strike.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
That one ripped, but foul. One and 2 now.
Ball 2.
That's inside. Adley Rutschman in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Swing and a drive, deep right field. Way back there, and that one is foul, so we'll try it again.
Well, they gave up on that pitch early, and it ended up staying in the zone. I'm sure he's kicking himself.
Well, looked at the fastball for strike 3 there to end. 1 down, runner at first. Stepping up for the Guardians, Charlie Lamb. This one in the air center field. Jenkins settles underneath it, and there's 2 away. So in now for Cleveland, Spencer Torkelson. The Guardians down to their final strike. High fly ball, right field. Rooker gets under it. And that'll wrap it up. The Twins claim the win here behind some great pitching and defense. Lamb with a less than great game in the loss.
Well, certainly a frustrating game at the plate, Boog. I think he'd be the first to tell you he's capable of better. I'm sure the loss isn't sitting well with him either.
Lamb digs in. He can't hide from it, Singy. He's been dominated in this matchup.
But here's a new opportunity, Boog. Got to take advantage and flip the script.
fouled off. He was late.
When you're taking your lead over there at first, you got to be very careful. This guy on the mound's got a good pickoff move.
And he grounds one to the right side. Landry to second and two. What a play. Well struck, deep right field, way back and out of here. His 36th home run of the season. The Guardians strike first. It's 2-0. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. There was a fastball down the middle. I don't think the hitter recognized the pitch, but once he did, was quick enough to get it in play with some authority. He got that up and out of here.
First and second, no outs. Nathaniel O'Brien, the next to hit. Here's a 1-1. Lined into right. Brings it in. Runner tags at second. Throw into third. Puts the tag on him, and it's a double play. 2 outs. Runner on first. Here's the catcher, Carson Kelly. Base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Up next for Cleveland, the right fielder, number 13, Charlie Lamb.
That one fouled hard the other way.
Power relievers one after another coming out of the bullpen these days. Got to be ready for that first pitch heater.
0-1 down. That one is absolutely belted. Carrying well. And that's a home run into the upper deck. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they boost their lead. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth. It's like he's playing wiffle ball up there, and that's typically not the easiest way to hit a home run. To the slight opposite field, into the gap. Man, making it look easy, that's for sure.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Twins lineup. Christian Campbell getting ready to hit. In the air, right field, Lamb moving under this one, and that's the inning. All loaded up. Charlie Lamb, and a dangerous hitter coming to the plate.
Hit an absolute tape measure shot last time up.
First pitch swinging. Chris, he's currently the team leader in stolen bases. Next offering is fouled back.
Well, that two-seamer is heat-seeking for right-handed batters. Just runs in on those hands. See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
That's the ball.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a nod. 1 run across. Now a second crosses the plate. It's 8-0. And he'll pull into second safely.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side. And the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Just off the outside edge. Ball 1.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Rooker on the move to the alley. And that'll do it. 2-3-4 due up in the home half of the 6th. The Guardians lead it 8-0. This is Guardians baseball on the Show, Ohio. First and second, 2 down. Now the number 2 hitter, Charlie Lamb.
A chance for more damage right here. A couple of RBIs for him in his last AB.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. And that is that. 7th inning stretch time. This game's a bit of a blowout, Singy. Let's talk about something random.
Let's do it.
All right, Singy, we've been in all the press boxes. You got best press box food.
I'd say press box food because of the ice cream. We have to go
Philadelphia.
Philadelphia.
And a good start to the inning.
He doesn't flinch at all with the front shoulder.
Now the left fielder, Vance Honeycutt. In the air, right field, Lamb. In position, and that will end the inning. Twins. Bottom of the 8th. And here's the Twins leadoff guy, Christian Campbell. High fly ball lifted in the air, right field. Lamb has a beat on it, and there's 1 down. Stepping up for the Guardians, Charlie Lamb. He's a guy who does it all. Swing and a ground ball, and now they get the force, and that's the 3rd out. Bottom 9, and now the Twins catcher, Carson Kelly. Rush to right. This one's got a chance. Out of here. Home run. Carson Kelly takes him deep. So 2 down. Vance Honeycutt, the next Twin up to hit. This could end it. Ground ball, and this should do it. Throw to first, ball game, and the Guardians salvage the finale of this 3-game series. Lamb really stood out in this win. 2 homers on the day.
Such a tremendous effort at the dish. Not every game is going to be like this one, so you need to enjoy it when it's happening.
Charlie Lamb, fresh off an impressive. 1 down. Stepping up for the Guardians, Charlie Lamb. Oh, he doesn't get the call. Ball 1. Lamb with a couple of homers in his last game.
Foul! That ball's foul!
Perez, a former All-Star, 27 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Line to second, snagged on the bounce. Slinging it to first in time. Brendan Donovan, the next up for the Marlins. In the air, right field, Lamb on his way over. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Singy, he boasts a batting average at the moment that ranks in the top 5 in the league. Strike 2.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
Battling here as he fouls it away.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
Next pitch, a slider that misses outside. chases in the dirt. Slider there. Catcher has it. Fires to first. Out. 2 away now after the drop third strike. Bottom 4. And now for the Marlins, Aldo Ortiz. That's a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Nice line.
Bryce Eldridge will hit next.
The first baseman, number 8, Bryce Eldridge.
In the air, right field. Lamb gets under it. He's got it. Runners tagging from second and third. Here's the throw. Safe at the plate. It's 4-1.
You know, these Guardians need to bring up the quality of their bats and specifically their swings. Just one extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap.
Oh, now this one's blasted deep to left. Way back there, on its way and out of here. His 38th of the year, and they cut into the deficit. It's 4-2. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. Oh, that one got in the jet stream on a line drive. We saw the numbers on the backs of the jerseys of the outfielders, which is usually bad news, and all of a sudden, they're back in this ball game.
So 2 down. Now the number 2 hitter, Bryce Eldridge. That one blasted deep to right. Carrying well. Out of here.
Look, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
That to right. Lamb under it. Takes it in for the out. And there's 1 down.
Woo, he was all over that first pitch fastball, just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Lamb in the box here and fouls it off for strike 1. The 0-1. This one in the air, center field. Kim under this one. And a quick out, number 1. Man at first, nobody out. Here's the catcher, Agustin Ramirez. 0-1 down. High fly ball, right field. Lamb under it. And there's 1 away. So up next, Jacob Melton. And that's a base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone. Back to the top of the order. And up next for Cleveland, Travis Bazzana. 1 strike away. Comebacker to the mound. Throw to first is in time, and that'll do it. The Marlins take the series opener here at home. Lamb did well in the losing effort. Just 1 hit, but it did leave the yard.
No question that he delivered at the dish for him. Even though it wasn't enough to get them the W, this was a good showing at the plate.
Lamb digging in, big time pitcher, so he better have a plan, Singy. Otherwise, it's a short trip.
Yeah, Boogie's just got to pick a pitch and go. No guessing, no hesitation.
Gets him to chase after that one. Lamb matched a homer in his last game. On the ground, Ortiz fires over to first. That's out number 2. 1 down, and the batter now, Bryce Eldridge. This one smashed down the right field line. And there's 2 down. Fouled off down the right side. The 0-1. And a foul ball. Base knock center field.
Find it. Find it.
Lead runner makes the turn at second. And he's going to get to second with nobody out.
Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Swings through that.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Got him swinging for the K. Huge strikeout there. Runners at second and third and one out. Charles Queen digs in now. Golden opportunity right here. Strike on the inside corner. 0-1.
Now, this guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
And that one is lifted in the air. Brings it in. Both runners tagging. Safe. And they take the lead.
That play really shows how important it is to hit the cutoff man. Looked like he tried to throw through and get the runner at home, but it backfired, and it ended up costing them a run. I remember my rookie year overthrowing a cutoff man. Didn't last long before I was pulled aside by a veteran pitcher. He had a talk with me, and I don't know if I ever missed a cutoff man again.
Close one. Doesn't get the call. Ball two. Fastball for a strike. 2 outs and a runner at third. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Next offering is downstairs. And that drops in for a strike. Sets him down looking. Good job at damage control. Line drive, base hit. And that's a 1-out single.
Yeah, great job right there. You squared up that ball. Runner!
Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. Ortiz. There's one. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice. In the air to left center. Hernandez on the move to the alley. He's got it. 1 up, 1 down. So 2 down. And here's the first baseman, Bryce Eldridge. Line drive, that's a base hit into right field. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
He went up there and got it. With 2 strikes, I'm not going to leave this in the umpire's hands. I'm going to be aggressive. It was in a location where you could get those arms extended that he loves to do. So nice job right there, coming back in that at-bat.
2 down. Lamb steps in. Late game opportunity right here, Singy. A knock could change everything.
Yeah, this is really where composure matters, Boo. You stay in the moment and deliver.
Swings through that one for strike 1.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
All loaded up, dangerous hitter at the plate.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. Up the middle, lays out. Oh, it's off his glove. In to score from third. It's an RBI single, and they lead it in the 10th. Right through there for a strike. close one doesn't get the call. And now it's even 1-1. Action in the pen down there. Michael Soroka, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Cosgrove warming up as well.
He's been able to go inside as well as outside, effectively working both sides of the plate in this at-bat. They tried to get him to go, chase the pitch down and away, but he wouldn't bite.
Got him swinging.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance.
For the Marlins,
All loaded up. Charles Queen digs in for the Guardians. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Fastball in for a strike. It's 0-1.
Tough situation right here. So important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
Next offering misses, and 1-1.
Look, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam. Hammered on a line, base hit. One run's in. Another comes in to score. Goes to third, in there. And now they've got runners at the corners with 2 outs.
Ball. Down.
The Guardians trying to break this one open here in the top half of the 10th. Next offering upstairs.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
That one finds the zone. Strike one. Late on that fastball. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. They limit the damage here. So runner at second, 2 down. Jacob Melton now at the plate. Morejon is just 1 strike away. This one in the air center field. And that'll do it. The Guardians even this series up in a game apiece. Lamb had a solid game for them, a real contributor. 3 hits in the ball game.
Well, every team in the league wants hitters who can consistently deliver games like the one he had today, because it can help you get wins like this one. Nice job.
1 down. Here's a big power threat. Charlie Lamb. He swings and fouls one off. And today is draft day, singing an exciting day in terms of the future of the sport and the future of these teams. It's also changed a lot in terms of the immediacy of finding out. I mean, what was it? Carrier pigeon was how you found out about being drafted back when you were selected, right?
Well, fans today may not realize, because we have, such exposure on the internet and network sports and everything else. You find out right away. But when I was drafted back in 1993, I maybe found out, later in the day. I was drafted in the morning that I was drafted by the San Francisco Giants. So regardless, I think the feeling is the same. No matter whether you find out right away or you find out a day later, you're just so excited.
Throw into third. Tags the runner, and it's a double play. Lamb steps in. Previous batter couldn't get the job done. Now 2 outs. It's late, and the pressure is mounting, Chris.
Well, this is where you pick up your teammate, Boog. They need someone to come through right here.
Chris, he's currently the team leader in OPS. Late on that fastball.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
2 on, 2 outs. On the ground to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Lamb up now, trying to make this pitcher work, Singy.
Yeah, it's time to be annoying, Boog. Spoiler mode activated. Foul balls, deep counts, whatever it takes.
His home run numbers stand out, Chris. Nobody has hit more in his team.
Ball.
Swing and a miss. 1 and 2. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the 6th. Out to short, Win. And that is the inning. Make it. Go ahead, run on base. Mason Win, the next up for the Marlins. Line drive, base hit. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. The throw in. And he's out easily. Lamb digging in. They say pressure makes diamonds. Let's see if this turns into a gem.
Yep, time to see if this one shines.
And that's a base hit. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He'll score. It's an RBI single. And now they trail by. Step off, throw to first. Lamb back in on a dive.
He's got plus speed, but in this situation, all eyes are going to be over there trying to keep his lead tight.
Runner on the goal. That's in for a strike. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. And the tying run is now in scoring position.
Looks like the base runner had a pretty good feel on the pitcher's move. After that pick over, seemed to settle in, and he took off right away. Nice job of stealing second right there.
That one not close. Ball 1.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
That one
Oh,
off the
that's
mark, and it's 2 and 2.
That's a really good take.
And that one almost hit him. And he walked him. And the go-ahead run is on base.
Walks out of the bullpen can absolutely kill your momentum very quickly. They're in some hot water trying to protect this lead.
Fastball for a strike.
Well, in this situation with runners on, you've got to get ahead in the count so that you can dictate the rest of the at-bat. Nice job right there.
And that's in for a strike. And it's nothing at 2.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
Got it swinging. It's a strikeout. Now only 1 out remaining. 2 outs, runners at first and second. Andy Pajas. And a dangerous hitter coming to the plate.
Late in the game, everyone gets a little tighter. Way to get ahead on a really good hitter right there.
Now he breaks his back. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Marlins win the rubber match of this 3-game series. Lamb played okay, but not well enough to boost them to a win. Singled and knocked in a run.
I think they expect him to make larger contributions than he did today. Nothing too bad, but nothing great either.
Welcome to the Home Run Derby. 8 hitters will battle. Only 4 will advance. Whoever hits the most home runs will advance to the next round until one hitter is crowned champion. Now that the rules are clear, it's time for the Home Run Derby. Now batting, number 13, Charlie Lamb. Hammered and gone onto the arcade. See you later. Into the bleacher. Goodbye. He takes on the bleacher section. Is out of here. What's up, bleachers? And there it goes. Into the bleacher seats. There's number 7. His third consecutive home run. That's number 4 in a row. That is now 5 in a row. Another home run. No doubt about that one. That's 3 in a row now. Now back. Now hitting the challenger in this semifinal matchup, representing the Cleveland Guardians, number 13, Charlie Lamb. Oh, that's a monster home run. Goodbye. He takes on the bleacher section. See you later. Into the bleachers. It's out of here. Heads up, bleachers. And let's go into the bleacher seats. Make it 7 in a row now. Out of here. And into the garden. That's 9 straight home runs. Out of here. And that's enough to put him in the championship matchup. And that ends the gone. That's his first home run. That one is gone. His second home run. A hat trick. 3 in a row. 4 in a row now. Another home run. No question about that one. Another home run. No doubt about that one. His third consecutive home run. That's gone all the way out to the console. 5 straight home runs. 6 consecutive home runs. Another home run. And there it is, his 14th home run. That's 3 in a row now. And that ends the round. And he finishes with an impressive 15 home runs. And he will have to wait to see if that holds up. And now, the challenger in this championship round, representing the Los Angeles Dodgers, Shohei Ohtani. Hammered and gone onto the arcade. gentlemen, your Home Run Derby champion, Charlie Lamb.
One down. Junior Caminero getting ready to hit. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. And there's 2 away. Back here at Oracle Park. Now it's the right fielder, Charlie Lamb. Hard ground ball, base knock. And the tying run is on base.
Back.
Quick move to first. Lamb back on a dive. Runner takes off. Pitch misses.
That's up. That's a ball.
Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
Looks like the base runner had a pretty good feel on the pitcher's move. After that pick over, seemed to settle in, and he took off right away. Nice job of stealing second right there.
Ripped, but it curls foul. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here at the top of the second. That one almost got him. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Runner at second, nobody out. Good job to fight that one off. Oh, he hit him.
That hit him.
And
Take
that
your
got him
base.
pretty flush. Here's the second baseman, Luke Diesel. There's the strike. No outs, runners at first and second.
Ball.
This one in the air, right field. Brings it in. Runner tags at second, and he's in safely at third with 1 out.
What he's looking for there, the 0-0 count. Looks like he wants the ball down in the zone. Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Ball.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2. Fights it off. You'll see another.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
2 on, 1 out. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Now one
That's
miss.
the ball.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Travis Bazzana up next for the American League. Corner. Spin, throw, that's one. Got him. The double play cuts down to potential. So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Charlie Lamb. And a dangerous hitter coming to the plate. Picked up a base hit to center his first time up. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
That's a ball.
Traffic on the bases with one already in. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Now there's a bullet down the line, and it goes just foul. The 1-2, and he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. 1 run in the inning. So 2 down, and here is Yordan Alvarez. The 0-1. That one blasted deep to right. That's back. To the warning track, makes the catch. Francisco Lindor to the plate now. Fans love him, but he's pretty popular with the players, too.
He certainly is, Boog. The player survey on MLB.com listed him as one of the friendliest infielders to chat with during a game. I'm sure he appreciates the recognition from his peers.
And they had their first hit since the first inning.
Didn't exactly square that one up, but sometimes you don't have to. Kind of your classic jam shot blooper right there. Made a good pitch on the inside. Gotten to hit it off the handle, but he still muscled it out there. You just have to tip your cap on the mound.
The 1-0.
Nope, that's outside. Ball.
All tied up, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Just missed.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
2 down. So they're making a move for a bat off the bench. Riley Green. So 2 down. Now the third baseman, Travis Bazzana. Lifted in the air, out to left. Condon settles under it. He's got it. Ball game. And the National League All-Stars hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a 1-run ball game.
Well, I'm a little biased towards the American League, having spent my entire career on that side of things, but you got to tip your cap to the National League All-Stars today. They came out knowing that they had a tough opponent on the other side. They gave the fans a nice show, but they go back into the clubhouse with the W.
Charlie Lamb getting set for this. And up next for Cleveland, Charlie Lamb, leading the American League in homers coming into this one, having a monster season. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Swing and a miss. Throw to second. Safe.
I think that still kind of sets the tone, not just for this game, but for the entire series. First inning, game 1, so that kind of tells me they're going to be aggressive on offense and try to force the issue whenever they can.
Runner in scoring position, nobody out. You're in game one of this 3-game set. Way inside, gets out of the way.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Two now. And there's a ball.
That's inside.
In the air, right field. Fraley under this one. He's there. He's got it. Runner tags at second. And the throw's offline. Safe at third. We move ahead to the top of the second now. Lau at the plate. Here's the 0-2. In the air, right field. Lamb in position. And a quick out, number 1. Oh, Connor Griffin now at the plate. 2 down, nobody on. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. And that is that. We'll go to the Nobody on the team has more stolen bases than he does this season, Chris. 2 on, 2 outs. That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam. Battling here as he fouls it away.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
This one in the air, right field. That's a base hit as a run scores. Now the throw comes in. Runner holds it third.
Comes through with the RBI. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
He makes the grab. That is the inning. All set for the start of the inning. Leading off, Jake Fraley. The 0-1. And that's a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard. So digging in, Jonathan Long. Ball to strike. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Base hit. Coming home. The throw in. Safe. And the runner from second scores on the play. And it's 3-1. Back now at Progressive Field. Out of the fourth. Brandon Lau digs in now. And that's a base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Lamb now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. Close but called a ball. And that is ball 1. Challenge from behind the dish here. Gets a piece and stays alive. Got him. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. Chris, 3rd time through the order and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today. Economical with the pitch count.
In the air, right field. Pretty well struck. Carrying well. Fielding for the wall as he makes the catch. Top of inning number 7. And now the first baseman, Jonathan Long. The 0-2. Out towards right center field. He's got it. And there's 1 down. 2 outs, runner at first. Charlie Lamb digs in for the Guardians. He's a guy who does it all. This one in the air, right field. Nice grab on the run. And that is. We go to the 8th. Digging in, Brandon Lau. In the air, right field. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. Pulls into second. That's a double to start the 8th.
He went up there and got it with 2 strikes. I'm not going to leave this in the umpire's hands. I'm going to be aggressive. It was in a location where you could get those arms extended that he loves to do. So nice job right there coming back in that at bat.
Lamb digging in. Runner in scoring position. Game hanging in the balance. Big moment here.
Yeah, this is where reputations get built, Booth. Time to come through in the clutch.
2 on, 1 out. That one finds the zone. That's strike 2.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up. Try to track the ball. Block it if you have to as far as just a late swing.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And the Guardians with 1 out left. Now it's the shortstop, Jeremy Pena. The Guardians down to their final strike. And that's a strikeout looking. The tying and go-ahead runs are left aboard as this one is over. Lamb with an unremarkable performance in the loss.
Not his best showing, but I hope he isn't too self-critical after they took the loss. Some things to build on in this game.
So up next, Charlie Lamb. Out towards right center field. Fraley on the move to the gap. He's got it. 1 pitch and 1 out. Here's Royce Lewis. In the air, right field. Lamb on the move. 1 away.
Batting 6, the catcher, Grady.
Lamb, the multi-gold glove award winner, 23 years old, and he's won a Silver Slugger in the American League. The 1-0. Runner on the go. That one ripped but foul. Inside, and the count 2-1.
You know, these Guardians showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. Can't get there. Should be extra bases. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Put a very nice swing on that pitch right there. Got one to drive and just kept it fair down that right field line and into the corner. And it's almost impossible to track those down as an outfielder.
2 in scoring position. Nobody out here in the last half of the 3rd. And that misses. And the count now 2-0.
You know, sometimes it just takes getting to the bullpen in order to be able to score runs. And that might be the case today.
This one in the air, center field. Doyle drifts towards it. Brings it in. Runner tags at second. Runners at second and third and 1 out. So next will be the 4-hole hitter for the Guardians, Charles Queen.
Nope, that's inside.
Next offering is down low. Second and third, 1 away here in the second game of the series. Fouled off. He was late.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit. Just not able to square it up.
Long. Slinging it to first in time. Just missed. And a foul ball. Man at second. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss.
Struck him out swinging. Good job at damage. One down. Now the number 2 hitter, Connor Griffin. The 0-2. In the air, fairly deep to right field. Reaching for it, makes the catch. And now it's Brandon Lowe. High fly ball, right field. Lamb has a beat on it. And that'll do it.
Up next for the Guardians.
Lamb working on a massive campaign right now, putting up some big home run numbers. That one hammered, but pulled foul.
Well, we've seen him flex some impressive power this season, and there's still a lot of time to go. If he can keep up this pace he's on, we could be in for something really special.
Ball 1.
Next pitch inside. Ball 2. Got him swinging for the K. The high heat, too much on that one. Chris, third time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today, economical with the pitch count.
So 2 down. Charlie Lamb digs in for the Guardians. That one inside. Ball 1.
Ball, that's out.
The other way. And that is the third out of the inning. Man at first, Jason Dominguez getting ready to hit. 3-0 down. Swings and lines a base hit into left field. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. So digging in, Edgar Caro. The 1-1. Chopped on the ground. Bazzani. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Guardians use 3 pitchers to combine for the shutout. Lamb had an unremarkable game in this one.
I'm sure they're glad they got the win, but if he's going to be a driver for their offense, he needs better days than this. Some good signs in this one, though.
Drake Baldwin will hit next. 2 down, nobody on. In the air, right field, Lamb settles underneath it, and that is that. Stepping in, Charlie Lamb. 2 for 9 so far in the series. Yeah, that's fouled off. And how about this, Siggy? He is the best OPS in the American League. 0-1.
Ball.
Here's a chopper to short. Griffin flips it. There's one. On to first.
He's safe.
Safe. So they get one, but a really nice try there. Now quick throw to first. Lamb back on a dive. Runner on the go. That's in for a strike. Throw there. Safe.
Well, he looked over once just before the pitch to check on him, but that didn't seem to slow up his jump on the pitch at all. I think that guy's been studying some video. Awesome job to be prepared.
Runner goes again. Pitch misses.
Get out, get out.
High throw, and he's safe with a stolen base. And the go-ahead run is now only 90 feet away.
Well, high throw just adds a fraction of a second from catching the ball to putting the tag down on the runner. Hard to say for sure if a good throw gets him, but as soon as that one took off from the catcher's hand, there wasn't much of a chance.
And on further review, it was a strike. So they've still got both their challenges. 1-2 now. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. That's out number 2.
Certainly a strikeout situation right there. The infield playing back, and this pitcher has to step up and get the swing and miss. Really nice job of attacking the hitter at the plate. Pretty big 2-out at bat coming up now.
Swing and a high fly ball right field. Fraley settles under it, and that ends the inning. Back here in Cleveland, on to the 3rd inning. Jake Fraley now at the plate. This one in the air right field, and no one can get there.
Batting in, the first baseman, Jonathan. Up next for the Guardians,
Lamb
right fielder,
with
number
another
13,
scorching run of play lately.
Lamb.
And a big swing and a miss. Nobody in the league has more stolen bases than he does this season. He has been dangerous.
Ball.
We've gotten used to seeing him put together impressive stretches throughout his career, Boog. When he's going like he is right now, it's really fun to watch him.
Runner takes off. Pitch is high. Throw to second. Out at second. Lau at the plate. Here's a swing and a line drive and a base hit into right field. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Dominant performance for him today, Boog. Just 2 hits allowed so far, no runs across either, and he's had an answer for just about every hitter he's faced. So I don't think this hit is going to knock him off his stride too much.
Lamb recently taking home Player of the Month honors. 0-2 now.
That's outside. That's ball 2.
Slides for the stop. Fires to first. It's there, and that's a great play. First and second, no outs. And now it's Brandon Lau. Payoff pitch. High fly ball, right field. He's got it. Runner tags at second. Throw comes into third. And it comes in too late. He's up to third on the fly out with 1 away.
Now we'll see if moving up to third there pays off for him. He didn't have to tag and go, but now he can score a lot of different ways. Doesn't have to be a base hit. We'll see what happens.
Lamb steps in, 2 outs, no one on, but he's stepping in with a purpose.
Try to make this pitcher sweat a little, Boog. You've got to break up the rhythm. Even a long at bat would be a win here.
Hit weakly on the ground towards second. Gets him easily, ends the inning. Lamb digs in, huge spot. Go ahead, run on base, and this crowd knows it.
Yeah, he's got the lumber to make something happen right here. Doesn't need to do too much. Just find some green grass.
And that's outside, and that's ball 1.
Well, this is a critical spot for both the pitcher and the hitter. You can learn a lot about a guy by how he handles these pressure situations.
Late with the swing there. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Dennis Santana, the closer, getting cranked up for a possible save opportunity. Orrs getting cranked. This one in the air, center field. Brings it in. Runner tags from third. Now a dive for the tag, and he gets it. Inning over. 1 down. Here's Royce Lewis. And that one is lifted in the air. Lamb under it. That's out number 2. So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Connor Griffin. That's a hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Everything came together for him, and now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Off the plate, ball
Hitter's
one.
got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Lewis throws to first. And the batter now, Charles Queen. This guy's got good power. With one swing, he can win it for him. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. And it bangs off the wall. The winning run crosses the plate, and the Guardians walk it off in the 11th. Charlie Lamb is ready to go. One down. Stepping up for the Guardians, Charlie Lamb. This to center field.
Find it.
And it falls. The throw in. And he's out, trying for two. Back to the leadoff spot in the Twins lineup. Christian Campbell will hit next. In the air, right field, Lamb on his way over, and that's the third out. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Charlie Lamb up now, the league leader in home runs. Every swing looks like a rocket launch.
Yeah, pitchers know what's coming. If they miss their spot, they're going to be asking the umpire for a new baseball.
Fouled off down the right side. And the 0-2. Not just far, but loud singing. Everything seems to jump off his bat.
Yeah, but when he connects, the ballpark turns into a souvenir shop. That home run total just keeps on climbing. What did Eric Young used to say? Souvenir City.
That one just misses. And down on strikes. One out. Lamb wants to challenge this. Thought it was a ball. Bazana aboard here at first with nobody out. The 1-1 is fouled off.
Well, I've noticed they've been pitching him hard inside, and the key is if you're going to make a mistake, you got to make it off the dish. If it leaks out over the plate with this kind of power, you'll be asking for a new baseball.
The 2-2 fights it off. You'll see another. The 2-2. Swings and misses, struck him out. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Into the outfield, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
There's nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped, cut out in front, and didn't get under it like he would have liked. But
runner on the go, pitch in for a strike. Throw second, out of bounds, safe. And that's another stolen base for the league leader. Runner goes again. In the dirt. Throw bounces in, and he's safe. And that extends his lead for the most stolen bases in baseball.
When a guy's got that kind of lead at second base, somebody's got to call timeout. Pitcher's got to step off. The catcher's got to ask the ump for time or something. You can't let him get out that far. When you don't have a good thrower behind the plate, he's going to steal third almost standing up. That's a really good job of being aggressive by the base runner. Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
That one missed. One away with a runner at third. Here at the bottom of the seventh. Foul ball. Two down. Just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And a payoff pitch. Battling here as he fouls it away. Three-two on the way. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, pitchers have become so much better at commanding that high fastball. It used to be that a lot of pitchers didn't like to throw it because it threw off their release point and their mechanics, and they're aimed at keeping everything at the knees, get ground balls. But because hitters get a swing path that can lift balls at the knees up in the air and over the fence, this pitch has come back into play, and they are doing some special things with it.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. That K is his third. First and second, 2 outs. Here's the left fielder. The Twins down to their final strike. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Young under this one. And that'll do it. The Guardians take the series opener here at home. Lamb did okay for them in this one.
Well, you'll never complain about getting a team win, Boog, but I think they expect him to make larger contributions than he did today. Nothing too bad, but nothing great either.
So 2 down, and now here is Nathaniel O'Brien. That one blasted deep to right. That's got a chance, and that one is off the wall. Round second, digging for third. The throw in. He's safe, and that's a triple off the wall.
A lot of times in today's game, right fielders are able to get to a ball that stays in like that, but he hit that one pretty well. And if he hits it just a little bit different on the barrel, it's out of here easily. But there's nothing wrong with the extra bases right there.
There's a swing and a drive. That one carrying. Just missed it.
Thought that was a no-doubter. Like the wind was holding that in this ballpark.
Man at first with one gone, and now the Twins catcher. Out towards right center field. Lamb on the move. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. Back to the leadoff spot in the Twins lineup. Now it's the second baseman, Christian Campbell. Swing and a drive, deep right field. Carrying well. To the warning track, makes the catch. Man at first. Now it's the shortstop, Oswald Peraza. Here's a 2-2. High fly ball lifted into air right field. He's there. He's got it. And that is that. So 2 down. Now the left fielder. That's ripped into the outfield. Drops for a hit. He couldn't run it down. Now he turns and heads for second. The throw in. But he's in there easily.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night. And just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. On a line, base hit. So a man on base to start the inning. Here's Adley Rutschman singing. The Orioles gave him the largest signing bonus ever, more than $8 million. There goes the runner. That's in for a strike. He's in there. And he's in there safely with the stolen base. And the league leader in stolen bases does it again. Runner edges away at second. Runner on the go again. And that one gets past the catcher. And on the wild pitch, he goes down to third. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Aimed to score from third. And now they trail by 1.
Turkey, Charlie Lamb.
Hit hard, base hit.
Pick up the ball. Pick it up. Pick it up.
Throws to second. And he's out easily.
Gotta love the hustle and the attitude there to try to stretch that single into a double, but unfortunately thrown out at second base. He was so close to being in scoring position.
Hit in the air, right field. He's got it. 2 away. So runner at second, 2 down. Justin Landry, the next Twin up to hit. Man at second. In the air, right field. Lamb under it, and that's the 3rd out. 1 down, and now the Twins catcher. Two down.
Well, off the bat, it looked like they might get that tying run on base, maybe even extra bases. No dice, though. A little unlucky on that one.
Lamb in the box here and fouls it off for strike 1. 2 down, nobody on. Pitch misses there. Ball 1. I thought that was a strike, and here's a challenge. Stays alive. The 0-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
That's the ball.
Got him swinging. He chased the changeup. 3rd out. So back to the top of the order. Here's the second baseman, Christian Campbell. The Twins down to their final strike. This one chopped to first. Torkelson. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Guardians hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a 1-run ball game. Lamb did a good job in the win.
Well, he definitely made a difference for him in this one. Nice effort to contribute to the win.
About to get started here. Christian Campbell digs in now. And a ball and 2 strikes. In the air, right field. Lamb moving under this one. And there's 1 down.
He was all over that first pitch fastball. Just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Lamb steps in now. He knows what's waiting for him, Singy. An arm of top-tier command and stuff to match.
Yeah, no freebies here, Boog. You got to earn everything when you're up against a pitcher of this caliber.
Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to second. Out of bounds. Safe. Man at second. And that one is in for a strike. Good pitch.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Got him swinging. And, Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Brings it in. Runner tags at second to third. And he's out.
He's out.
Cut down, and that ends the inning. Man at first, 1 away. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Way back there, it's got a chance. And it's off the wall. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. The relay, save. And now second and third with 1 gone. That clips the corner. Breaking ball, and that got
Time.
him.
Hit him. First base.
So bases all loaded up. Charles Queen digs in for the Guardians. Golden opportunity right here. And a strike in there.
You know, he can move the ball around, add and subtract, get some weak contact at times. So you don't worry as much about him in this situation. Very capable of getting a ground ball and get out of this little jam.
Comes up empty.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Huge strikeout there. That's off the inside corner. Ball one.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
There's the strike.
Well, it's clear they're struggling with pitch selection today. Swinging it off-speed stuff off the plate. They need to be more patient and wait for the right pitch, not just the next pitch.
Strike two, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Back now at Progressive Field. And now for the Twins, Walker Jenkins. High fly ball, right field. Lamb settles under it. And there's one down. So up next for Minnesota, Vance Honeycutt. 2 down, nobody on. Hammered, base hit. And they have their first hit since the first inning.
Only 2 hits allowed so far tonight, Boog, so I don't think that one will disrupt his momentum all that much. You know, he's really been on top of his game, commanding his pitches all night long.
In the air, left side, moving under it. That's out number 2. Back here in Cleveland, and here's the Twins leadoff guy, Christian Campbell. 0-1. Line and a base hit into right. Man aboard on the leadoff single. And now the batter is Carson Kelly. The 1-2. In the air, right field. Lamb in position. And that is that. Lamb steps in, 2 down, nothing cooking so far, but one swing can get something sizzling.
He knows it too, Boog. That body language says, yes, chef.
That one fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Ripped to right. Dives, and it gets by. Around second now, going for 3. And this is going to be a 2-out triple.
2 hits for him in this one, both for extra bases. Got to feel good about that. Now a good opportunity to potentially jump ahead in this game here in the later innings.
Line to left, fair ball. Runner from third in to score. It's an RBI single, and they take the lead in the 7th. So 2 down, Justin Landry, the next Twin up to hit. The 1-2. Lifted in the air, right field. And that'll do it. So 2 down, now the third baseman, Angel Henao. This could end it. And that'll do it. The Guardians extend their winning streak to 5 in a row. Lamb with a good game to help lift them to the win.
Well, every team in the league wants hitters who can consistently deliver games like the one he had today, because it can help you get wins like this one. Nice job.
Oswald Peraza, the next Twin up to hit. 2 down, nobody on. High fly ball, right field. And that'll do it. 3 runs. 1 down. Stepping in the long ball threat, Charlie Lamb. And first offering is fouled off. Lamb, multi-time All-Star, 23 years old, and he's a former home run derby champ. Swings through that one for strike 2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Got him. That's the second out. Hard ground ball, base 9.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to.
Now quick throw to first. Lamb back in on a dive.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Runner on the move. Pitch misses in. Throw bounces, and he's in there safely with the stolen base. There it is. He has 90 stolen bases on the season with that swipe. Cleveland up a run, looking for more. Swing and a miss. And that is strike 1. Out towards right center field. Jenkins gets under it. He's got it. Runner tags at second, and he's in safely at third with 1 out. Charles Queen digs in for the Guardians. He walked and came around to score his first time up. Change up on the corner at the knees.
When you're struggling out there on the mound, hitters know that there'll be plenty of opportunities within the at-bat to try to get something to hit hard.
Swing and a miss at a slider. Some movement in the Twins bullpen. Number 63, the veteran right-hander, appears to be loosening up. Moda getting cranked up as well. One away with a runner at third here in the finale of this 4-game set. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Up next for the Guardians, the left-hander, number 24,
Ball 1, no strikes. And another ball. Fastball for a strike. That one backed up the middle, and it gets through. In to score from third. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 2. So 2 down. So up next for Minnesota, Brent Rooker. In the air, right field, Lamb on his way over, and that is that. Here in Cleveland, it's that time of the season. Let's check out some notable trade candidates. Swing and a ball popped up. Rooker on the move. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. 1 pitch and 1 out. Lamb stepping in. Team needs a wake-up swing here, Chris.
Yeah, Boo, get this guy an espresso. They need a hit to put a jolt into this offense.
Line drive, base hit. Rutschman in to score. It's an RBI single, and they take a 3-run lead. to get the call. Ball one. And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. It just shaved the zone. Still 2 challenges left for them. 2 on, 2 outs. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Gosh, a little late on that breaking ball. I don't think he recognized it out of the hand. Just a little tardy. Gonna have to regroup here. Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
Out towards right center field. Rooker on the move to the gap. And that is that. 1 run. Charlie Lamb now at the plate.
He was the big part of the field last time. Nice liner to center.
And that one is lifted in the air. Reaching for it. Makes the catch. Back to the top of the order. And next for Minnesota, Christian Campbell. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a pop-up. And that'll do it. The Guardians make it 6 straight victories. Lamb had a solid game for them, a real contributor.
Well, you can't win a lot of games without hitters delivering like he did in this one. No question, he's a key contributor for him.
One down. Charlie Lamb digs in for the Guardians. And first offering is fouled off. He scored more runs than anyone else in his team so far this year, Chris. Here's a swing and a line drive and a base hit into right field. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Good start for him to this ball game tonight. And I always talk about it. Get a knock in your first at bat.
Quick toss to first. Lamb dives back in safely. Pena launched a homer in his most recent game. Runner on the go. Pitching for a strike. Safe at second, and that was not close. And the league leader in stolen bases does it again.
Ball.
This one in the air center field. Buxton settles underneath it and makes the grab. Runner tags at second, and the throw's offline, safe at third. Charles Queen digs in for the Guardians. 6th in the AL in RBIs. Check swing called strike. And it's 0-1. He's one of the best players in baseball at driving in runs, Chris. His RBI totals this season rank him in the top 10. 2 outs and a runner at third. Here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Sits him down looking. Couldn't pull the trigger on a fastball. Back here in Tampa Bay, Charlie Lamb steps in. League leader in OPS, singing.
Yeah, he's crushing mistakes, but also taking what pitchers give him. That's next level hitting.
This looks like extra bases. It's a leadoff double to start the third.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Runner breaks for third. Now this is in the air down the line, and a foul ball. Runner goes again. That one is absolutely belted. And this one looks like trouble. In comes the run from second, and they lead by 2. Not stopping, he's going for 3. And he's got an RBI triple.
Picks himself up an RBI. Came screaming off the bat. I'm sure exit velocity's off the charts. No doubt he squared that baseball up perfectly. So there was no fluke to that triple by any means.
And that one hammered. Buxton sprinting after it. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. He's in with a double, and that's his second double of the night.
And on base every time. Good speed. Comfortable lead, but they could always use another.
In the air to left center. 2 down. So next will be the 4-hole hitter for the Guardians, Charles Queen. He is struck out and he is walked.
No, that's low.
A lot of pitchers have caught on to how good he is hitting the first pitch. Smart to avoid the zone right there.
Hey!
Runner at second, 2 down. Top half of inning number 4. Slapped hard the other way, but foul.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Not close with that one. 3-2 now. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Man at second. Up the middle. And that's a base hit. Headed for the plate. He will score. It's an RBI single. It's 7-1. Joe McCallum next to hit for the Rays. In the air, right field. Lamb takes it in for the out. 2 down. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Lonnie Nelson.
Come on, Lonnie.
Payoff pitch. Right side. That is the inning. 2 outs, runner at first. Now it's the second baseman, Luke Keeschel. Ripped to right. And that is that. The Rays. Charlie Lamb digs in for the Guardians. Two down, nobody on. And we're at the top half of the 6th. The 0-2. On a line, and that's got extra bases written all over it. And he's got a double, his 4th hit.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. I'll tell you, when you smoke a line drive into the gap like that, I mean, sure, home runs are king, but I feel like nothing makes you feel like a true professional hitter more than a bolt the other way.
Swinging a foul out of play. Runner at second, 2 down. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Out number 3. Here's Nolan Gorman. Liner snagged it first. So 2 down. Now it's the right fielder, Lonnie Nelson. And a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Lamb, the leadoff batter, as he swings through it for strike 1.
Ball 1.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. On the ground. Dives, and he can't hang on. Great effort, but no throw. That's an infield single. Runner on the go. In the air, right field. Makes the catch. Chance to double the runner off first. And he's out. Couldn't get back in time there. Big spot here. Bottom of the ninth. Down to their final out. Now at the plate, Nolan Gorman. The Rays down to their final strike. Hit on the ground to short. And the crowd goes home disappointed as this one draws to a close. Lamb had a great showing in the win. A 5-hit performance with 3 of them going for extra bases.
I'll tell you, Boog, I was excited every time he came up. When a player is locked in like he was, it's a really special feeling. Great job in this one.
Charlie Lamb with 5 hits. Stepping up for the Guardians, Charlie Lamb. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out. Right through there for a strike. Nice grab. They get the tag on him. Throw to first, but he beat it. 2 aboard with 1 out. Charles Queen digs in for the Guardians.
He really needs to start making more contact. Striking out nearly twice in each of the last 5 games.
Now the 0-1.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
The 1-1 comes up empty. That's strike 2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Two on, 1 out. Got him swinging for the K.
Well, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or Uncle Charlie, and you can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
Oh, that's off the plate.
Close one, doesn't get the call. Ball 2. And that one is lifted in the air. Nelson on the move, and that'll do it. Guardians. Lamb digging in. This matchup has been one-sided and not in the pitcher's favor, Chris.
Yeah, probably circled this one when the schedule came out. Might as well hand him the remote. He's been in full control in this one.
Top of the 3rd, no score. That's hard hit in the line, and that's got extra bases written all over it. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. First pitch swinging. That misses the zone, and that's ball 1. The Guardians with a chance to score first here in the 2nd game of the series. Swing, and he breaks his back.
Down.
2 away. The tag, and he's out of the plate. And that's Carson Williams next to hit for the Rays. The 0-1. Base hit. And they had their first hit since the 1st inning.
High fastball, even a little above the zone, but such a good job of staying tall on the backside, getting that barrel there to meet it just in time. I'll tell you what, it's not easy to do.
Lamb at the plate now, and that's strike one.
You know, these Guardians doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. The numbers tell us they're averaging more than a hit every inning.
Oh, that ball finds its way to the outfield. A base hit. Safe at the plate, and the run scores all the way from second. 3-0. Here's Adley Rutschman.
All those numbers mean this offense is really making the defense work by just putting the ball into play. Anything can happen at that point.
Looked like a strike to me, and here comes the challenge. That one in triple digits. Ball one there. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Kyle Nicholas, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Gomez also getting ready. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout.
That right there is one of those breaking balls that you swing through and you feel like you should have done something with it or at least spoiled it away. But when it's breaking in on you like that, if the spin is tight enough, it can actually tie you up.
That's in for a strike.
Really good job in this spot to get ahead in the count. He's going to have to continue, finish off this hitter.
And a foul ball.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
2 on, 1 out. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
That was a well-executed slider away for the strikeout right there. First 2 pitches filled up the zone and got him ahead 0-2 in the count. And at that point, you can start expanding the zone as a pitcher. He made a chase and got the quick strikeout.
Paz in the box, lays off for ball 1. Swing and a miss. And 1-1. That's a little bit low.
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
That one off the mark. 3-1 now. This one in the air, center field. Cruz gets under it. And that is that. 3 runs. So 2 down. Now the number 2 hitter, Charlie Lamb. 3 for 3 with 2 singles and a double. This one in the air, center field. Cruz moving under it. And that is that. So 2 down. Carson Williams will hit next. The Rays down to their final strike. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
That's tremendous fight from him. And
here's O'Neal Cruz. And a payoff pitch. Up the middle. Freeman. Throw to first, ball game, and the Guardians add another to their winning streak. Lamb with some solid production in the win. 3 hits in this one, always respectable.
Well, every team in the league wants hitters who can consistently deliver games like the one he had today, because it can help you get wins like this one. Nice job.
1 down, and the batter now, Charlie Lamb. Sliced hard but foul. Lamb, the multi-Gold Glove Award winner, batting second in today's lineup, and he's won a Silver Slugger in the American League. That's a bullet, but it goes foul.
Oh, it's a really good pass of the ball right there. Just a little bit too quick. He's got to find a way, just let it travel a hair more.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. That's the second out. Here's Nolan Gorman. High fly ball lifted in the air, right field. Lamb settles underneath it, and the inning is over. 0-2 now as he swings through it.
2 strikes to a guy who's already 0 for 1 with the punch out. The only guy in the lineup with that strikeout. But you can't get too relaxed. You still got to make good pitches to get him out. Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. 2-2 down. Oh, look at the stop. Nicely done for the out. That one to first, and it stays fair. Around first, heading for 2. And he'll make it to second base with 2 gone.
Well, here we are, 3rd time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
Check swing, and he went. And that is strike 1. Late with the swing there. Tampa Bay's bullpen with some action. Edgardo Henriquez up and loosening in the pen. Nicholas. Well, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. Man at first with 1 gone. Charlie Lamb digs in for the Guardians. Got to be careful with a slugger like this because he can turn it into a 3-run game in the blink of an eye.
Well, you know this guy wants a pitch up, something that he can hit hard and drive over the wall, but you've got to set your sights down a little bit. You can't lose your discipline and go after a pitch that you just can't do anything with.
Williams, the throw to second on the first double play. And now the right fielder, Charlie Lamb. 1 for 4 with a double.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
Close, but called a ball. Ball 2. I thought that was a strike, and here's a challenge. It just shaved the zone. Still 2 challenges left for them. 1-1 now. And a swing and a miss. Nobody on, nobody out. A pair of runs across in the inning here at the top of the 9th. Swing and a line drive and a base hit up the middle. Manager out of the... He is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving.
Now quick throw to first. Lamb back in on a dive. Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. There's a ball. Throw. Save.
Well, he picked over once just before the pitch to check on him, but that didn't seem to slow up his jump on the pitch at all. I think that guy's been studying some video. Awesome job to be prepared, got the timing down, and he gets in the scoring position.
Right through there for a strike. No outs. Runner on second. Oh, he doesn't get the call. 2-1. Challenge from behind the dish here. And that's a strikeout looking. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th. So now with 1 away and a man at second. Now it's the Guardians DH. Charles Queen. Bullpen movement for the Rays. Gregory Santos appears to be getting loose. 0-1. Way out front for strike 2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, this guy's been pretty much a non-factor so far this weekend. Very little in the way of impactful at-bats and quality at-bats, and let alone contact. That's a...
Well, meanwhile, this pitch gets away. And no movement on the bases. It's ball 1. Man on second, 2 down. That's towards center. Buxton has a beat on it. And that is that. Hard of the So 2 down. And now the center fielder, Byron Buxton. Up the middle, and he knocks it down. He recovers and gets the out. And that is the ball game. Lamb played pretty well in this win.
Oh, Boog, not great, not terrible, just kind of an average game. Still, always good to get a team win.
One down. Stepping up for the Guardians, Charlie Lamb. And a swing and a miss there. Lamb, multi-time All-Star, 23 years old. And he took home the Silver Slugger last year in the American League. The 0-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Toughest pitch to hit, fastball on the outer black. Man, sometimes you just got to tip your cap.
Lamb at the plate now, and that's strike one. The Guardians with a chance to score first here in game one of this 3-game set. Oh.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
In the air, right field. And that is that. One down. In now for the Reds, Joseph Riley. Line drive, that's a base hit into right field. So now back to the top of the order.
He went up there and got it. With 2 strikes, I'm not going to leave this in the umpire's hands. I'm going to be aggressive. It was in a location where you could get those arms extended that he loves to do. So nice job right there, coming back in that at-bat.
Lamb now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. Foul ball there. The 2-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. All tied up, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Liner snagged at first.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
That to right. And there's 2 away. Lamb starts it off with a lead. Looking to play add-on, not just maintenance, Singy.
Yeah, partner, when you've got momentum, you ride it.
And first offering is fouled off. Ripped into right field, base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Real hard. Good job. Scored up on that ball.
Quick move to first. Lamb back on a dive. Runner on the go. Pitch misses in. Throw to second. Save.
Well, he picked over once just before the pitch to check on him, but that didn't seem to slow up his jump on the pitch at all. I think that guy's been studying some video. Awesome job to be prepared, got the timing down, and he gets into scoring position. The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
Next is the designated hitter, Charles Queen. 1 for 3. That one misses. That's 5 straight.
Well, this is a critical spot for both the pitcher and the hitter. You can learn a lot about a guy by how he handles these pressure situations.
6 straight outside the strike zone.
It's getting squeezed a little bit here late.
Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Swing and a foul out of play. Here's a 2-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Swing and a line drive, base hit into left field. Rounds third, headed for the plate. 1 run is in, headed for the plate. Relay throw home. Here's the tag, and he's out. Bottom of the 8th. Here's the Reds catcher, Joseph Riley. Liner snagged at first.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
And there's 2 down. First and second, 2 outs. Joe Mack, the next to hit for the Reds. The Reds down to their final strike. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Base hit into the outfield. Now a long throw home. Safe. In comes the run from second. It's 5-1.
Definitely found a perfect spot.
2 aboard, 2 outs. And the batter will be the shortstop. On the ground. To second,
Safe, he's
but he
in.
beats the throw. Safe.
1 out away from this game being over, but an in.
Joseph Riley, the next to hit. In the air out to center. And that'll do it. The Guardians have won 10 in a row. Lamb did okay for them in this one. Went 1 for 5 with a single.
I'm sure they're glad they got the win, but if he's going to be a driver for their offense, he needs better days than this. Some good signs in this one, though.
Here's a big power threat. Charlie Lamb, the American League leader in RBIs this year. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. It's through for a hit. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
That's a ball.
First and second, no outs here in the second game of the series. That's off the inside corner. Ball 2.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base run
Swings and misses, struck him out. And that is a big first out. Now here is Charles Queen.
He's been on fire at the dish lately. Can make it a 5-game
That's the
hitting
ball.
streak with a knock in this one. He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
2 on, 1 out. That one hammered, but pulled foul.
Clearly hoping he could get a swing and miss on that, but doesn't fool the hitter with that breaking ball. Nice job, just couldn't keep it fair.
Fought off foul.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
That one not close. And now it's 3-2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Unafraid to throw it right there. That's trust in your stuff. Just 1 out away from getting out of a huge jam.
That clips a corner.
Oh.
Grip, but it curls foul.
Well, that ball was hit pretty hard and sure had home run distance, but if you're the pitcher out there on the mound, you execute it. Just a long strike. You go after him and finish him off.
Rip to right. And that is that. Runner in scoring position. No outs. Jose Cabrera getting ready to hit. The other way. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. And they're at the corners with nobody out. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners. Nobody out. Swing and a foul straight back. His home run numbers stand out, Chris. Nobody has hit more in his team. That one fouled off. Two down, nobody on. And that's a strikeout looking. And that's 6 Ks. Man at first, 1 away.
Oh.
This one in the air, right field. And there's 2 down. Back now with the Battle of Ohio. In now for the Reds, number 43. Lined into right. And there's one away. Well, one-run game. Sal Stewart digs in now. In the air, right field. Pretty well struck. Carrying well. To the warning track. Makes the catch.
Woo! He was all over that first pitch fastball. Just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
And that one is lifted in the air. Lamb on the move to the gap. 2 down. So 2 down. And up next for Cleveland, Charlie Lamb. Slider right there. That one to first, and that's just foul. Wynn, 33 years old, and he was a 5th-round pick back in 2018.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
That's off the mark. Ball 3. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. This one belted deep left field. On its way. Gone. His 39th home run of the season. And they add on. It's 3-1. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I could feel that swing from the booth.
Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Big spot here. Bottom of the 9th. Down to their final out. Vinny Aguila, the next to hit for the Reds. Got him, and that's the ball game. Lamb with a good game to help lift them to the win. Collected a couple of hits. One of them left the yard.
Well, every team in the league wants hitters who can consistently deliver games like the one he had today because it can help you get wins like this one. Nice job.
One down. Charlie Lamb will hit next. Homered last night. Added another hit as well. Out to short. Whips it to first on the run. It's there, and that's a great play. This one in the air, center field. And that is that. So 2 down. Joe Mack, the next to hit for the Reds. And that's a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Around first and hustling for second. The relay not going to get him. He's in there. And that drops in for a strike. Swings through that one out in front that time. The Cincinnati bullpen has some movement. Number 26, the rookie right-hander, is getting loose. Foul ball, still 0-2. One out and a runner at second, and we're at the top of the 5th. In the dirt.
Really good
that's a
take,
ball.
especially with 2 strikes.
Challenge from behind the dish here. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. 1 out and a runner at second. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Just off the outside edge. And that's ball 3.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
In the air, left field, down the line. That one is foul, and he'll see another. Fights it off. He'll see another. That one laced to center and a base hit. Throw sails over his head at first. In comes the run from second, and they lead by 4.
But when you see that many pitches in an at-bat, your chances of succeeding go up. And right there, we see the result.
Out towards right center field. Cruz should have this one. And there are 2 outs. So digging in, Charlie Lamb.
Right fielder, number 13, Charlie Lamb.
And that one hammered. That's back. And that one is out of here. A solo shot. Home run number 40 on the year. And they boost their lead. It's 9-2.
And that shot makes their grip on the lead even tighter. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that.
So 2 down. Tommy White, the next to hit for the Reds. Cantillo is just 1 strike away. Line to left, and that'll do it. The Guardians come in here and finish off a 3-game sweep. Lamb with his 40th homer of the season in this game.
And still racking up the long balls, Boog. I love the energy in the stands when he comes to the plate. The crowd knows there's always a chance he's going to treat him to a special moment.
So 2 down, and now the first baseman. Runner takes off. Line drive, base hit, right field. Lead runner makes the turn at second. The throw to third, and that'll put runners at the corners with 2 away.
He was all over that one. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
It drops in, gets away a little bit. To second, pulls him off the bag.
And if you're the pitcher, you can't be frustrated. You know this is going to be the toughest batter that you face tonight, and you're going to have to face him a couple of times. So you just tip your cap and hope that you can get the next guy out.
Pena in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. And that drops in for a strike.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Foul ball, it stays 0-2.
He's mixing his pitches really well. Late on that fastball after seeing the changeup. See if he can elevate
That's a
one.
ball.
I think if he does, he'll get the swing and miss.
Got him swinging.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count. Get the guy in the box.
That's a ball.
Has to step out of the way for ball 1.
Ball 2.
That one
Ball.
misses.
Down.
And that's ball 3.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike. But so many times pitchers are trying to tease the
Ball
zone.
4.
And the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. And a big swing and a miss.
Ball, that's outside.
First and second, 2 down. Here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Stays alive.
A healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
The next offering misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes to count. Caught him looking for the K. Lamb was named player of the month recently, and that's not the first time that's happened this year. In the air, left field. And that one is off the wall. Round second, digging for third. The relay throw.
Oh,
He
he's
is
safe.
saved. It's a triple. Just missed out on the homer.
Up next for the Guardians, the shortstop, Jeremy Pena.
That one finds the corner, and that is strike 1.
Oh, in an 0-0 count, not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
Strike 2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. No one can get there. It falls in. Runner from third in to score. It's an RBI single, and they cut the lead to 2. And here's the first baseman. Right side. And there's 1 down. High fly ball out towards left field. That one carrying. And it's off the wall. Runner around third. In to score from first. The throw to third, and he's out trying for 3. One down. And now the first baseman. The 1-2. In the air, right field, Lamb. On the move. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's 2 away. Now it's the right fielder. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. And that is that. So 1 down. Stepping up for the Guardians, Charlie Lamb. 3 for 3 with 2 doubles and a triple. Fought off foul.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. Always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
The 0-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Back now at Progressive Field. We go to the 9th. Abe Smith stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Lined into right. 1 away. And up next for Cleveland, Charlie Lamb.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one. If you're on the mound right now, you know you have to retire this hitter. If he gets on base, it could open up the floodgates for this offense to score some runs.
Base hit, center field. Lead runner around second. Cut off, throw to second. The tag, and they cut him down, going for 2.
Gotta love the hustle and the attitude there.
Big spot here, bottom of the 9th. Down to their final out. Jeremy Pena digs in for the Guardians. On the ground. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Diamondbacks take game 1 of the series on the road. Lamb had a great showing in this game despite the team's loss. A 4-hit ball game, always impressive.
Really impressive work at the dish. He gave his teammates a lot of opportunities in this one, even if they didn't cash in enough to get the win.
Charlie Lamb comes into this one. 1 down. Now the number 2 hitter, Adrian Del Castillo. High fly ball, right field. And there's 2 away. So up next, Heston Kjerstad. High fly ball lifted in the air, right field. And that's the 3rd out. Stepping in, the long ball threat, Charlie Lamb. And first offering is fouled off. Singy, he's leading the way at the moment with the most home runs in the league. Lamb walloped 3 extra base hits in his last game. That one drilled left field.
Get up.
Long gone. His 41st home run of the season. The Guardians strike first. It's 1-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead.
This one absolutely screamed out of here, Singy. A laser. StatCast tells us it was 112 miles an hour off the bat.
Yeah, it left in a real hurry and didn't go that far because of the launch angle being a little flatter, but clearly it had all the velocity it needed to leave the yard.
Here in Cleveland, let's take a look at the player of the month. He has been outstanding of late. This one in the air, right field. And that drops foul. Strike 2.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here. See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
That's ball 2.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
That's a hit. And a good start to the inning. Adley Rutschman up now. He didn't just play baseball while at Oregon State, Singh. Adley was also on the football team.
Yeah,
Runner on the move. Pitch in for a strike. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. And the league leader in stolen bases does it again.
Well, he's really showing us the dynamic skill set he brings to the field on this one. Homered earlier, now he swipes second, showing off the speed. Really fun to watch him play the game.
Man at second. And that one gets past the catcher. And on the wild pitch, he goes down to third.
Ball, that's out.
Next
That's
offering
ball 3.
misses. Full count now.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a ground ball. A dive. He's got it. Fires to first. Run scores, but a terrific play to get the out. So 2 down. So next is the designated hitter for the D-backs, Heston Kjerstad. Now a screamer into the outfield. Drops in for a hit. Couldn't run it down. Around second now, going for 3. The relay. There's the tag. They get him. And that's the inning. Back here in Cleveland. New inning getting started. Here's the cleanup hitter for the Diamondbacks. Number 16. In the air, right field, Lamb. Should have this one. And a quick out, number 1. Lamb came up with 4 hits in his last game. The 0-1. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. This to third. Whips it across, and that's the first out in the bottom of the 5th. So 2 down. Heston Kjerstad stands in now for the Diamondbacks. In the air, right field, Lamb settles underneath it, brings it in, and that is that.
Up next,
Stepping up for the Guardians, Charlie Lamb. He had a big swing for these guys way back in the 1st inning.
Yeah, Boog, he didn't waste any time in this one. The solo shot really got his team going, and he's looking for more right here. I think he was a little excited there, saw the fastball, but needed a step ladder to get to that one. He's going to have to tighten it back up if he wants to have a good at bat.
Fights it off, he'll see another. The 0-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Now it's the right fielder. Looking to get the tying run on base. That one hit to right. Lamb on his way over. He's got it. 2 down. Now it's the DH, Heston Kjerstad. 1 strike away. Swing and a ball popped up. Rutschman settles underneath it. And that'll do it. The Guardians hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a 1-run ball game. Lamb had a sensational showing in the win. Had a pair of hits, one of them a homer.
No question, he was a big piece of their success in this ball game. Fantastic effort at the plate.
So digging in, Adrian Del Castillo. 1-2 now. Swing and a high fly ball right field. That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone. Home run number 15 on the year. So a man at first. Charlie Lamb getting ready to hit. Enters this one with 4 extra base hits already in the series. That one ripped but foul.
Look out, that ball was smoked. Man, I am so relieved that they have this netting down the lines. Just ensures safety for the fans. Last thing as a player, you want to look up and see a fan get hit.
Comes up empty. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Oh, 0-2 now. Good job to fight that one off. Bazzana on at first. Nobody out.
Ball.
In the dirt. Here's a 1-2. In the air, right field. Has a beat on it. And there's one down. Throw sails over his head at first. One down. And here's the first baseman. The 2-2 on the way. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Lamb gets under it. 2 down. And now the right fielder. The 1-2. This one in the air right field. And it drops in. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Really nice job, a 2-strike hitting in that at bat. And now they've got some speed on first. So we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
High fly ball right field. Lamb settles under it. And there's one down. Tap foul at the plate. He's someone you really want to keep off the bases, Chris. He has the most stolen bases in the league. That clips the corner.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
High fly ball lifted in the air right field. That's out number 2. Lamb matched a homer in his last game. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Oh, great stop. Over to first. It's there, and that's a great play. Lamb stepping in now. The inning's been quiet, but a chance here to turn up the volume.
Yeah, and you love that mentality. A little thunder could bring that dugout back to life.
Tied at 4. Jarvis, 33 years old, a former first-round pick in 2020. Swing and a miss at a slider.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. On the ground right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Back now at Progressive Field. All set to start the 9th in this one. Number 1 now at the plate. To the right side. And a base hit. Throws to second. Tag out. They cut down the go-ahead run at second. One away. The winning run at second. And a little something extra at stake in this at-bat as he's hitless so far with his hitting streak in jeopardy. Not even close there. Ball one. Breaking ball misses down and away.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
Late swing fouled off.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Throw behind the runner, and they've got him doubled off. Go ahead run on base, and now the first baseman. In the air, right field, pretty well struck, carrying well. Caught just shy of the wall. Back here in extras, and a new pitcher on the mound in the bottom half of the inning, number 50.
And he's been racking up strikeouts at a high rate this year. Typically at least one an inning, so he'll be tough to get to.
Challenge from behind the dish here. Man at second.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last two pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Ground ball right side. He takes it on his own. The winning run moves up to third, so they'll be happy with that. Now here is Charles Queen. 1 for 4 with a double. That one misses. Ball one.
Definitely a strikeout situation right here. Lots of ways for that go-ahead run to score if the ball's put in play.
This one in the air, center field. Moving back for this one. Brings it in. Runner tags. This should do it. The winning run crosses the plate, and the Guardians walk it off in the 11th. Charlie Lamb is putting together. Here's Juan Soto.
Second, the left fielder, number 22, Juan Soto.
Now one out to right. 2 away now. Charlie Lamb digs in for the Guardians. The American League leader in batting average this season. Line drive, base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away. Runner on the move. That's in for a strike. Safe at second, and that was not close. And that extends his lead for the most stolen bases in baseball. Ground ball right side.
You're down. You're down.
Clifford takes it himself, 2 away. So here's the cleanup hitter, Charles Queen.
He's been on fire at the dish lately. Chance to extend that hitting streak to 10 games here.
Swing and a ball hammered left field. And it's off the wall. The run comes across and the Guardians score first. It's 1-0. And that knock bumps his hitting streak into double digits, Chris. He's hitting 10 straight.
Yeah, and on a nice trajectory, average going up, OBP, everything he's doing at the plate right now just seems to be working.
And the tying run is on base. Now here is Freddie Fermin. And the 2-2. In the air, right field, Lamb has a beat on it. He makes the grab. Runner tags at second. To third. He's safe at third, and the tying run is 90 feet away. Liner, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Hey, good forwards. All right, good job.
Runner takes off. Pitch misses.
That's the ball.
And that's a stolen base, not even close. And that's another stolen base for the league leader.
Well, with a good arm behind the dish, it's definitely a roll of the dice here to try to steal second base. Man, he can zip it down there so quickly. That was a pretty good throw as well, but really good, clean, stolen base. He can be pretty proud of himself.
Man at second. And now 2-1. That one missed.
That's the ball.
Three 3-1 is on the way. There's a swing and a miss.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
Got him swinging.
Wow, just great bite to that slider. Broke hard out of the zone, and he just couldn't hold up the swing. You know, as a hitter, that pitch is really hard to take, and there's just not much you can do with it. You know that, but you don't want to get rung up by the umpire.
Queen
Ball.
in now, takes ball 1 off the plate.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
That's a strike across the top of the zone.
Well, I know they've gotten out to an early lead, but you don't want to take these opportunities for granted. With 2 outs, still lock in with a quality at bat, drive in that run. You may not have another runner in scoring position the rest of this ball game.
Ball.
Man on second, 2 down. And
Right
that's in
to.
there for a strike. Little slider that finds the mark. Two now. And that one finds its way through. Coming home. He'll score. It's an RBI single, and they take a 3-run lead.
Picks himself up an RBI.
Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
One down. And now here is Carson Bench. That one ripped right center field. Going back. Brings it back on a leaping catch. Wow.
Well, he just took one away from one of the best in the league. It's not going to happen very often, but when you get the opportunity, better make the play, and he did right there.
Welcome back. Last series, the pitching was not good as we take a check of the numbers. No question about this one. It's out of here. His 42nd home run of the season. And they add a run. It's 6-0.
He's going to the plate with a ton of confidence lately, and he's getting the results to back it up. No doubt, those two things feed off one another. That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And, you know, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
One down. Here's the third baseman. In the air, right field, Lamb. Moving under it. And there are two down. Now it's the right fielder, Charlie Lamb. 3 for 3, 2 singles, and a homer. Gets him to chase after that one.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Two on, 2 outs. Got him swinging. That ends the inning and stops. This one isn't exactly close, Chris. Let's go off script for a moment.
I'm game.
Were we on script?
Never.
All right, Singy, when you played, how much of a fashionista were you? Would you come to the ballpark dressed to the nines?
No, I wouldn't. Even on the road trips, I was, you know, pretty average. There were some guys that would dial it up, and there'd be some outfits where you're kind of double taking and saying, where in the world are you going? But overall, I'd say I kept it low key.
2 on, 2 outs. Foul ball.
Well, that two-seamer is heat-seeking for right-handed batters. Just runs in on those hands.
And they'll do it again. The 0-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up.
Inside, almost got him. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Guardians. One down. And next for the Mets, Ryan Clifford. That one is hammered right field. Going back. Leaping. And he brought it back.
Robs a potential.
Franklin Arias now at the plate. 1 strike away. On the ground to third. And that one handled. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Guardians use 2 pitchers to combine for the shutout. Lamb had a sensational showing in the win. Had 3 hits, one of them a homer.
Well, they may want to change how they approach him next time because he was just incredible in this one. He looked like a threat every time he came up.
One down. Stepping up for the Guardians, Charlie Lamb.
Did he go?
Started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first. Yes, he did. That's a swing. Swing and a miss.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Here's a 1-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
This one in the air right field. And he dropped it. Now around second, going for third. The relay throw. And the throw's offline, safe at third.
That is good. That's good stuff.
In this situation, he's trying to get you to pop something up or jam you. That's a really good take, knowing you got an opportunity to drive in a run here.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. In comes the run from third to trim the lead.
Well, that gets him a little closer in this one. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Well, a really rough inning out there on the mound. And this is one of those where you learn a lot about a guy's toughness and his ability to turn the page and keep pressing forward.
Oh.
The 1-1 is fouled off. And a 1-2. Got him. 2 gone now. Here's the center fielder. 2 down, nobody on. High fly ball, right field. This could go the distance. Home run.
A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
That one blasted deep to right. Way back there, it's got a chance. Gone!
For a pitcher, the odds are in your favor if you keep that breaking ball down. That time, he got punished for it. Hitter just did a really good job of staying within himself and getting the barrel to the baseball.
That's a hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going. Fouled off down the right side. Shot into the gap, and that should bring in the run. Rounds third, headed for the plate, and they cut the lead to 2. Not stopping, he's going for 3. The relay, and he's out.
On the tag.
Up, down, and that ends. So 2 down. So in now for Cleveland, Charlie Lamb. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
Well, strike one is so critical in a bat like this with a real threat at the plate looking to do damage.
Right through there for a strike.
Good pitch to hit on a tee up in the zone. I think he was looking for something else right there.
On the ground, Arias gets him easily, ends the inning. One down. And now the center fielder. Lined into right. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. Into second, and he's got a double.
2 hits for him in this one, both for extra bases. Got to feel good about that. A lot of times in today's game, right fielders are able to get to a ball that stays in like that, but he hit that one pretty well. And if he hits it just a little bit different on the barrel, it's out of here easily. But there's nothing wrong with the extra bases right there.
And that'll do it. Mets strand one. So a man at first. Here's the center fielder. Line drive. One away. Charlie Lamb digs in for the Guardians. He's a guy who does it all. Tap foul at the plate. And there's a foul ball. One down, base is empty here in the ninth. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Safe at first, no play. We'll see how they score this. Runner on the go. Pitch misses.
Ball.
Throw to second, great jump, and that is a stolen base. It wasn't even close. And the league leader in stolen bases does it again. Man at second. In the dirt. The 1-1.
Not really attacking on the
ball.
mound in this at bat. All breaking balls, so that makes me think they're not really wanting to challenge him here.
Grounds one to short. And the Guardians with 1 out left.
Deceptive slider right there. Stayed in the tunnel a long time. Got that hitter out front, rolled over it, put it on the ground.
Last out for the Guardians in this one. So next will be the 4-hole hitter for the Guardians, Charles Queen. And that's through there for a strike. 0-1. Now a pop-up on the infield. He puts it away, and that'll do it. The Mets even this series up at a game apiece. Lamb with a nice showing despite the loss.
No, Boog, it was a strong individual day for him. Even if they couldn't quite get the win, this is a game he can feel really good about.
So up next, Carson Bench.
Number 3, Carson Bench.
1 out, base is empty, and a run in here in the 3rd and final game of the series. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. And here is Charlie Lamb, hitting .500 in the series coming into this one. 5 for 10. High fly ball, right field. Bench should have this one. 2 down. That one ripped, but foul.
I just love watching Alcantara get ready for games, Boog. He turns into a different person, just usually cracking jokes and having a good time. But start days are a different story. That's when things get serious for this guy.
The 1-1 is fouled off. 1-2 now. Hard hit, right side.
Get there.
Clifford takes it to the bag. 1 out in the bottom of the 4th.
Oh, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Lamb at the plate now, and that's strike 1. 2 down, nobody on.
Ball.
Hammered down the right side, but foul. Breaking ball, and they got him. So a man aboard. Jeremy Pena digs in for the Guardians. Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Throw. Save. The 0-1. And that one almost hit him. The Guardians with the tying run at the plate here in the bottom of the 6th. That one found hard the other way.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
That one is absolutely belted. Try to get to it. Can't get there, and that should bring in the run. The run scores from second, and now they trail by 1.
Big time at bat right there. Comes through, and they're back within a run. And another big at bat coming up here. Looking for a way to get that tying run across with 2 outs.
In the air, right field, Lamb settles underneath it, and that is that. Lamb locks in another RBI chance after a rough outing at the plate. Can erase all that right here.
Well, you got to stay locked in, Berg, and you know what? Sometimes the 5th time's the charm.
No, that's the ball
for the Mets. Mason Montgomery, the lefty with big swing and miss stuff, is getting ready. Fisher warming up as well.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Cleveland up a run, looking for more. That one misses, and it's 3-0. Queen next to bat for Cleveland. And that'll load the bases.
That's ball 4. Runner take the
Challenge
base.
from behind the dish here. Manager out of the dugout. Mason Montgomery into the game.
Well, no margin for error in terms of throwing strikes with the bases loaded. Just has to execute one pitch at a time to try to get out of this.
Queen in the box, lays off for ball 1. Swing and a miss, and now it's even 1-1.
Ooh, Baya. You got to remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
All loaded up, dangerous hitter at the plate.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Called out on strikes. Huge strikeout there. 2 outs, runner on first. Now the number 2 hitter, Charlie Lamb. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. That one ripped, but foul.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. You always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do.
That's to third, and that'll do it. Lamb with a solid contribution even despite the loss.
No question that he delivered at the dish for him. Even though it wasn't enough to get them the W, this was a good showing at the plate.